everyone, this is Mrs. Kovac, and today we're going to learn about the final stable syllable rule. Let's get started. Do you know what a final syllable rule is? Let's back it up first. What is a syllable? A syllable is a word part within a bigger word. You've been working with syllables since kindergarten, if not before. You've also learned so many different rules on ways to divide them. Today we're going to talk about a syllable rule, and it has a little shortcut. Today we're going to talk about the final syllable rule. Final means end of the word, so that's where we're going to look to be able to divide. Stable means the letters always stay the same. And syllable, a division of a word part. Today we're really going to focus on the LE, but there's several different ones. What makes it a final syllable? It is a combination of letters that stay together and form their own unique sound, like LE. If we had L by itself, it would make the sound L. If we had E by itself, it would make the sound E or E. But today, when we combine them, they make their own sound of L. For example, in the word shuttle, you hear that "l" sound at the end of the word. You can also feel it inside your mouth. Your tongue goes up to the middle of the roof of your mouth when you make that sound. So we are going to be focusing on the LE and the final stable syllable. So let's look. I have a little anchor chart to help you remember. And there's more than just the LE at the end of the word. So a final stable syllable is a group of letters at the end of the word, that's where final comes from, that always stay together, that's where stable comes from, and they make their own unique sound. So some examples are the LE, EL, AL, TION, or SION. These two say shun. So a lot of times you'll see that at the end of the word. The letter combination never changes. That's what makes it a final stable syllable. Let's practice some of these. And again, today we're going to really be focusing on the LE. So in the final stable syllable, LE, you might have heard it called the turtle rule because the word turtle follows this simple rule. And it's so easy, let me just tell you. When we want to divide a word into its syllables, what's the first thing we do? That's right, we count our syllables. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm left-handed, so I'm going to go ahead and underline it. I see you are, and I underline that because what kind? It's R controlled. And then I see the LE. We know they have to stay together. Well, here's the rule. So to know where to divide turtle for sure, it's all we have to do is count back 3 and divide me. Say it with me. Count back 3 and divide me. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm here, I'm at the end, I'm going to count 1, count back, 2, 3, and I divide me. Simple, isn't it? We're going to try some other words. Are you ready? Do you think you have it? Let's say it one more time together. Count back 3 and divide me. This is our turtle rule. I have some other words. Let's practice together. Okay, our next word is table. Table. What is the first thing I really notice? Yes, that's correct, all the vowels. So I'm going to go ahead and underline them. Again, I'm left-handed. So I underline the A and I notice the LE. So I underlined my vowels. Now what do? I recognize the LE is a final stable, and what am I going to do? That's right, count back 3 and divide me. 1, 2, 3, divide. Can we say it now? Table. What kind of syllable is this? If you said open, you're correct. Table. Good job. Let's try another one. I have the word ladle. Ladle. What's our first thing? Underline those vowels. Second thing, I noticed the final part of the word. Is it stable? Was it stable in that one? Yes, it's the same letter combination, says the same sound. What's my rule? Count back 3, divide me. 1, 2, 3, and divide. Is that where you divided it? If so, good job. We'll try one more easy word for you. Here you go. Purple. Purple. You do the steps by yourself. I'm going to do them also. Did you underline the vowels first? Did you notice this U and R are together? Let me extend my line. There we go. Then we put our rule. Count back 3 and divide me. 1, 2, 3. And then we say it. Purple. I know what you're saying. These are easy words, Mrs. Kovac. I'm not in 1st or 2nd grade. And no, you're not. So we're going to try some harder words. But the rules stay the same. Always identify the vowels first. And if you see an LE, what are you going to do? Count back 3, divide me. And then you can also use some other syllable rules when the words get bigger. Let's try. Let's try this one. Visible. Let's go ahead. Count your vowels. Ooh, it's getting harder. I see 3 vowels. Okay, so now I want to use my rule. Count back 3, divide me. But notice up here, it still has 2 vowels. And we know each syllable has a vowel. So we have to decide. Think about some of your other rules and go ahead and divide. Did you divide in between the S and the A? Visible. Visible. Do you know what that means? Able to be seen. Good job. Okay, you ready for a challenge? I think you are. I'm not even going to say the word. Go ahead and divide it. I'm going to divide it, and then we'll decode it together. Did you get 4? I got 4. Okay, let's try it. Let's start with our final stable syllable because it's stable and it's final. And we know a little shortcut. Count back 3, divide me. So that's 1. Now we have to look here. Ooh, I see something here. Consonant, consonant. Do you know what that is? Rabbit. What do we know? We divide between the 2 consonants. Okay, we're getting there. I have com, but I have 2 vowels. So we still have to divide. Let's think about it. Compat. It. Okay, there it is. Let's try it. Compatible. 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 Did you get it right? Good job. Compatible. That means you get along. You're compatible. Okay, I got a couple more tricky ones. You ready? Gullible. Gullible. Go ahead and divide it. I'm going to divide it too. Found your vowels. Use your rule. Okay. I see another. Double consonants. I think that's the rabbit rule. Did we divide it correctly? Let's say it. Gullible. Gullible. Do you know what that means? Easy to be tricked or fooled. Try not to be gullible. We're going to do one more today before you practice with me and then on your own. Okay, you ready? This is a challenge. You think you're up for it? I know you're up for it. Here is our word. Usually when you see a big long word like that, sometimes people want to skip it, but you don't have to skip it anymore because we have a way to figure it out. What's the first thing? Count your vowels. Let's underline. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold up how many fingers you had on this word. I had 5 vowels. Now, let's get ready to divide it. The easiest one is the final stable because we have a rule. So let's look at the final part of the word, the end of the word. What's our rule? Count back 3 and divide me. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Now we have that one divided, but we have all these other vowels and syllables we have to deal with. What do I notice here? Double consonants. So what are we going to do? Divide. Ear, re, spon, sible. Irresponsible. Irresponsible. That means you're not really responsible with some of your belongings. Your mom might say that word to you all the time if she takes your video or phone away from you because you were being irresponsible with it. Try not to let that happen. So today we learned about our final stable syllable rule with LE. Remember, final stable means it's at the end of the word. It's a unique group of letters that are stuck together and make their own sound. And when we talk about LE, EL, or AL, our rule is going to be count back 3 and divide me. Until next time, this is Mrs. Kovac.